Okay, YouTube, I'm doing a video on the leopard gecko. Here's my female leopard gecko. She is the regular leopard gecko. She's about 4.5 years old. This is her max size that she will get. Just a quick little size thing. Females get 7 to 8 inches. And I think she's 8 or 9 inches. Males get 8 inches to 10 inches. Bedding. I like to use sand because it's an easy thing to level out. When you get it, it's easy to clean because all you have to do kind of is just scoop it. Or they even make like pooper scoopers. And yeah, you can use sand, calcium sand, carpet bedding. You can use paper towel. I like sand just because it's kind of the thing. You can use pebbles and the bark. I just like sand because it's easy to clean. This is just natural sand. I don't like to use calcium sand because it can give them respiratory issues and stuff. So another thing, tank size. This is a 20-inch tank in length from this corner to that corner. And that seemed to do her because I can fit a lot of stuff in there. The more stuff kind of in your tank, the more behaviors they'll have. Like I'll find her in her huts and stuff or in her little underground thing. It's kind of behavior. I don't have a background, as you can see. I just don't like it because then they'll think that they're able to crawl up on it. And it's just kind of mean. Because then their heads just hit the ground. I feed crickets like these. I like to feed crickets because it makes them hunt like they do in the wild instead of just like mealworms where you have to have a bowl somewhere. And then you have to like calcium them and everything. And you have to clean them out because they'll stink. And so I just use crickets. I feed her large and medium crickets. She still sheds a little, but she only sheds about once every like 2-3 months. Water dish. This water dish I've had her whole life. And if you can see, hold on, let me grab her. It's big enough for her to soak in, kinda. It needs to be big enough and clean enough for her to drink and kind of cool off in. I have hers in the cool side because it still makes a little bit of humidity, but not a ton. And this is just a medium exoterra one. Next, hideouts. You're going to want one in the cool end, one in the hot end. Here's one. You can actually make them. And this one's just kind of a cool little tiara one. And this one I just set kind of in her hot side. And I give her some room so she can crawl through that side and through the back. And then I just have kind of bury it down. Another thing I have, it's kind of hard with one hand, but her other one, I bought this just at the local pet store. It's a medium log. I like the actual ones that are made out of wood. I don't really like the ones that are the plastic. And this one's really good. And then I just kind of hide up these areas. Just grab some sand and go. Like this, I'll just grab some sand and put it down like in these little corners right there that they'll hide up in. You don't want to get too much sand in their water bowl. Like, well, it doesn't affect them. It's kind of better to have clean water. I fill hers up every other day. Like, I filled hers up this morning. Yeah, see, you can see her climbing up there. And she'll just do that, and she'll lay up there, and she'll just bask in that for like an hour. This is her cool side hide. You can tell it's a little bigger. Just because I'm going to have another one coming soon for her in here. And, I mean, this one can still hold both them, but this one just This one's kind of bigger. You can make stuff too. It's like really fun. Then I have kind of a lot of stuff. Like here I have actual coconut. And I just kind of bury that down in the sand, you know. Then another thing I do, I made actually like a little underground hut thing. So she can like lay under her sand. So what I do, I just kind of clear out a little thing right here to the glass. So I can actually bury it up. And I just kind of put it to the side. Bring it down. Then I'll grab this. I'll put that down in there. I'm making stuff. I made all this from a 200-piece thing of pencil or popsicle sticks. And it works really good. I spent $4 for the box of 200, and I spent like $1 for this tiara thing, because she is a girl. It's like her little sugar shack, you know. And another thing that's kind of all I have, but now what I'll do with her little thing is I just kind of cover it up like that. And I just like it because it's fun to have. It allows her to go underground. And the reason why I have it on the hot side is because she can kind of bask on top of it too. Is if she doesn't want to be up high or close. So I'll just kind of bury this down in here. And I've always like seen her just kind of coil up in there. And the reason why is because there's still a little sunlight or a little heat gets through here. So that's kind of what I have. I have a few things. And you can see I have like a whole jar full of just stuff that I had from my old aquarium. And even like finding, this is an old beaver head that I found. Here's the other half of the coconut. I used this when she was younger. Because when I got her, she was about 3 inches. She has like rocks that you can even get outside. Now you can go and spend the extra money at the pet store. But I mean, I just rinse them off with bleach and water, and that just seems to do the trick. Because she still goes on the stuff. And this one's even like a little cave. How there's like the $40 ones out there. This is to my male leopard gecko. It's Buddy's man cave. Because it's like rocks that I even found outside. And this can actually even be put into my leopard geckos. Hers. Now, another thing you need is some kind of top. This is just a 20 by 12 screen. Now, with leopard geckos, or with lizards, you can use a locky cage, but this is just like an aquarium one. This is to my old aquarium. Heat source. I just have one heat lamp, and this is just a 100-watt daylight. This is actually just one that you can find in your cupboard light bulb. And this is 100-watt, and it keeps her tank around 80, 85, which is kind of perfect. Now, under tank heaters, you can have. I just don't have one because I don't really need one because she has so much sand that it really won't heat up. And yeah, that's my video on my female leopard gecko.